Hello and welcome to the April 2015 edition of the CityView Update. I'm Robin Hunley, and on this edition, we'll take a look at the Water Maintenance Project, early voting, promotions, and donations. From April 20th to May 20th, the City of Longview will be conducting maintenance throughout the water supply system. Periodically, the distribution system needs to be flushed with chlorinated water as a preventative measure. Generally, there should be no noticeable changes in water quality during the work, but we realize that some people may notice some temporary changes to the taste, odor, color, or water pressure. However, the water will continue to be safe for use. During that time, we will be doing some adjustments to the disinfectant levels in the water, but will remain entirely within the safe levels. For more information about the scheduled water quality maintenance, you can visit longviewtexas.gov/water quality. Election season is upon us. In this upcoming election, citizens will vote for mayor, and districts 1, 2, and 5 will vote for a new council representative. Early voting begins Monday, April 27th, and will last through May 5th. All early voting is conducted in the lobby of City Hall, located at 300 West Cotton Street. And remember, you must show a form of photo ID when voting in person. For more information, please visit longviewtexas.gov or call the City Secretary's office at 903-237-1080. With the recent severe weather, we want to thank the police and fire departments, Public Safety Communications, and the Public Works Department for all their hard work to keep us safe and for clearing the streets. We also would like to remind you to sign up for Code Red. Code Red is an emergency notification system that will alert you when severe weather or other emergency situations arise. To sign up, go to longviewtexas.gov and look under the Online Services tab for the Emergency Notification and Weather Warning link. In late March, the Longview Police Department promoted several officers to sergeant and lieutenant, and also promoted Carlos Samples to Assistant Chief of Police. Several months ago, Assistant Chief Samples pinned his wife's badge on her when she was promoted. This time, Lieutenant Laura Samples returned the favor.
We've been able to promote people over the last several months that will have an impact on the police department for years.
Congratulations to Sergeant Rebecca Martinez, Sergeant Shane McCarter, Lieutenant Russell Washburn, and Lieutenant James Bettis on their promotions. The Longview Fire Department also had some personnel receive promotions. Ben Harrison was promoted to captain and Lynn Smyers to lieutenant. The department also has 3 new driver engineers with the promotions of Jonathan Cameron, Clint Stillman, and Shane Whittington. Congratulations to you all. The police department recently introduced their newest officer, Indio. He was purchased through a generous donation by Mr. Ray Shelby, who loves dogs and wanted to see the department receive another canine patrol. Indio and his handler, Officer David Seal, trained together for several weeks prior to service. Mr. Shelby will be donating another $12,500 to purchase another canine for the department. Several more animal lovers have come forward with donations, this time for the Longview Animal Shelter and Adoption Center. Alicia Lee and Ella Blue Nolte gave in March.
For this center here, for our animal center, it will be remarkable for our community, for our youth to learn how to be responsible pet owners. It's not a full-bred pet, it's a friend for life.
The estate of Ona Jo Simpson also presented a donation to the City Council on Thursday, April 9th.
Aunt Ona, she never understood why any animal had to be put to sleep. And so for the City of Longview to build this shelter and to become more of an adoption shelter, that would be what her goal would have been. And she would have been thrilled to see that.
So far, donation pledges total just over $1 million. There are still more opportunities to give towards the state-of-the-art animal shelter and adoption facility, which is set to open mid-year 2016. Thank you for watching the CityView Update. We hope you have a wonderful day.
love Longview.
We love Longview!
I love Longview.
We love Longview.
Show how much you love Longview. Together, we can keep Longview beautiful.
Providing high-quality water is an essential function of the city of Longview. And that means that there needs to be ongoing monitoring of the water as well as occasional system-wide maintenance. Hi, I'm Sean Hara, and this is Living in Longview. Today we're here at the Lake of the Pines Water Treatment Facility, and we're going to be talking with Selena Tabor, who works with our water purification department, about some planned maintenance that's going to be taking place April 20th through May 20th. Thanks for joining us, Selena.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, just tell us a little bit about this project. What's going to be taking place?
Well, the city's going to be doing this around from April 20th to May 20th. What the city will be doing is we'll change some disinfectant levels, and then you'll see a lot of the guys, the distribution guys out in the system flushing. You'll see a lot of flushing throughout the whole city, not just in any one particular area. It'll be throughout the whole city.
So this work that's taking place, the water, it'll still be safe to use?
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's safe to use. This is actually approved and recommended by the EPA and the TCEQ. You can see this done throughout the state, throughout the country.
All right. So what's the purpose of doing this kind of a project?
It's basically a system-wide cleansing and flushing of the whole distribution system. It's more just like a chlorine shock in your swimming pool.
Okay. And so some people, you said, may notice some changes, some people may not, and it's because you're doing some real basic changes to the disinfectant levels,
Right.
and that's just going to be a temporary change,
Just
correct?
a temporary change. After May 20th, it'll be back to the same normal stuff, routine stuff that we normally do.
So if people did notice some changes, what would be some of the changes they might notice?
Maybe a taste and odor change. They might notice discoloration in the water due to the flushing. If they do, they might want to run their faucets a little bit, run it until it clears up. If they continue to notice it, they can call the Water and Sewer Emergency Line, 903-236-3030. And they should be able to send out a crew to go do some flushing in that area just to completely clear it up.
All right. So the most important part of this really is, like you said, doing a cleansing and a total flushing of our water supply system. But what people need to know is the water's still safe to use.
Absolutely.
Maybe some changes to taste, color, odor, maybe even water pressure.
Water pressure also, because while they're flushing, the water pressure might drop a little bit. And again, they can call 3030, or if they want to just wait a little bit and see when it clears up, because it shouldn't take too terribly long if it's lower water pressure in their area.
All right. So, like you said, you are changing a little bit of the disinfectant levels. Is there anything that people need to do maybe or think about with regard to that?
What they might, if somebody has something like a good aquarium or a fish pond, like the Japanese koi, something like that, they might want to consider not changing the water during this time, not adding a lot of water during this time. And if they have to do that, then they might want to check with their pet store or somebody and see if they can find something that treats for free chlorine instead of chloramines.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good to know. And is there anything else that you can think of that the people really need to know about this project?
Really, they just need to know that the water is still absolutely safe to drink. This is for their benefit. This is going to help their water.
Very good. Well, thank you for the work that you all do here at this facility and really throughout the whole city in providing quality water for the residents. I'm sure everyone appreciates it.
Thank you.
If you'd like to know more about this project, we encourage you to go online to longviewtexas.gov/water quality. There you can find information about the water quality of our system as well as information about this particular maintenance project. We thank you for joining us on this edition of Living in Longview.